Top of the top. What's the business? What's popping? What's cracking? What's good? Episode 465, live on a Friday. What's up, y'all? We back. Y'all got a part of my voice because we went in last night. Shout out for no family. Shout out to the members because did a 5.5 hour live last night. So I ain't get too much rest, but I'm back at it. Tell y'all something, man. Everything is coming to the forefront, man. A lot of truth coming out, man. All of this shit is crumbling, man. Hopefully you can see that. But we gonna keep it going because I'm gonna be honest. Today wasn't really nothing to talk about because we done already spoke about everything. But we got some more updates. And I'm letting the people pull up. What's up, Front Street? What up, Front? What's good? What's up, family? Good. Shout out to everybody. What's up, Dramatic? Quay, what's up, Shayna? I see you up early. What's up, Jamila? What's up, Emma B? What's going on? Thank you very much. Rain and Woman. Flow Boss. What's up, y'all? Good morning, Apex. Yeah, y'all. That's why we're gonna vibe, y'all. It's Friday, man. Everybody, man, enjoy your weekend, man. Relax. What's up, Sassy? What's up, y'all? Y'all know I'm gonna turn up. I'm just cruising right now. Nikki G, what's up? That's it, y'all. You know I had to holler at y'all. What's up, Taisha Davis? What's up? Anyway, Skylar Rock, what up? I gotta get my voice back. Drink some of this water. Anyway, you already know I'm gonna heat up. It's Friday. Some niggas ain't never had no job and they ain't never had shit to do. I always tell y'all this, so I'm gonna light it up because salute to my people that be on their grind every day. Like I said, we're gonna get through it. So I said what I said earlier because look, if you're a member and you work an 8-hour shift, if you listen to that live from last night, it's gonna get you through almost your whole day of work. Anyway, we about to get into it, man. Shout out to the replay game. Make sure you hit the all notification bell because saying I ain't get the alert, that ain't an excuse no more. Y'all stay tuned because I'm about to be cooking shit up. I'm telling you. Game over. Boosie Badazz facing 15 years in the federal penitentiary. YK Osiris, a.k.a. Diddy's boy toy, been portraying rape behavior on Miss SUKIHANA. And I've been seeing this buzzing for a couple of days, this YK Osiris thing. But I'm going to tell you, that boy been pissing in his pants because he's scared he's going to get canceled. And he might get he's scared to death he was going to get a sexual assault charge. So he apologized. But he's on camera seen beasting on this woman, kissing on her. And she was very uncomfortable. And they was in Atlanta. And I'm going to start calling Atlanta Freak Town. It's Freak Town. All right, because all the freaky shit just go down there. It's like when some people go to Atlanta, they just can't control themselves. But let's talk about Boosie Badazz, a.k.a. Boosie Dumbass. Like I said, man, this will be a so-called real nigga get you. We're going to talk about something today. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you very much, Rain and Woman. Thank you very much. I appreciate that in my most humblest vibe. Thank you. But back to Lil Boosie. According to what happened, y'all, the story, long story short, this man is allegedly locked up because he snitched on himself. He added fuel to his own fire. So even if they was already planning to get him, for whatever reason, he added fuel to the fire and he actually sealed his own fate. And this is what I'm trying to tell people, man. I'm not going to go into it again because I already done showed people. I'm going to keep giving you updates. I'm going to keep giving you these visuals so you get it through your head that all this shit is over with. Just rap dream, just street dreaming, it's over with. So Boosie was supposed to be one of the realest niggas left in the rap game, and everything he said was official. But like I said, he was a fucking hypocrite because He the same dude that will condemn others for foolish activities, snitching, whatever. But he would be the main one on camera doing dumb shit. But the point is, he spoke out in an interview about guns. Matter of fact, we just gonna get into it because I'm tired of these hypocrites and dumbass niggas. And I'm once again, I'm gonna show you. I ain't gonna show you nothing. I'm just gonna keep shattering your fucking role models. That's it. I'm gonna keep putting your fucking heroes on blast. And I'm gonna keep showing you that you was in a fake ass world. That's it. It's my whole purpose. That's the fun I get out this shit. Crush your fucking dreams. Boosie facing 15 years in federal prison. His own self-snitching sealed his fate. According to MTO News, aka Media Takeouts, serving them up. It's a wrap for Boosie Badazz. Media Takeout did a bit of digging, and Boosie will spend the next 5 to 15 years in a federal prison. We already spoke about this. Ain't no way he's supposed to even escape this. He's been a convicted felon a long time ago, and he done got in like 3 different other things since this situation. But let's continue with this particular situation. And let's check it out, because people have been doing their homework. MTO News, they did their homework. The Baton Rouge artist was arrested on the night of May 6th during a traffic stop on Market Street in the College View neighborhood after officers say they found 2 loaded guns inside the vehicle. Mind you, he's in California. He's from Baton Rouge. He's not from the West Coast. He's out there with 2 guns. Then you got to understand one thing. If he drove from where he was from across all of those state lines in California, that is a federal charge. Plus, he's already a convicted felon. So that's something. My point is, Boosie should not be getting out of this. There's no excuses, no lawyer. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear no house arrest. I don't want to hear none of that shit. So we're going to see. Anyway, Boosie, real name is Torrance Hatch, was facing the charge of being a felon in possession of a firearm, and he pleaded not guilty on Monday, May 15th. Yesterday, prosecutors in San Diego dropped all charges against Boosie, even though they had a virtual airtight case against him. So they telling you that they already had him by the balls. Charges were going to stick. Drop the charges, because people that know about law, you already know when the state dropped the charges, or you already know what's going to happen. Federal. So they already knew the feds was going to pick them up. But let's get into it. What up, John Shaft? I see you slide through here. You got to chop it up. Look. Now, before you say that Boosie can beat that charge, I think we had that conversation last night, didn't we, John Shaft? That they say now, before you say Boosie can beat that charge by saying the gun wasn't his, guess what? Out of Boosie's own mouth may have ended that defense. Listen to the recent podcast where Boosie explains that he has people on his team specifically there to lie to police if they are ever found with guns. He said that on a podcast. I ain't had time to look up the podcast, but the nigga said it on the own podcast, and it will be used against him in a court of law. What's up, Kim? Good morning, Kim. What's up? What's up, Wax Dog? What up, bro? What's good? Voice chopped up. 5 hours on the live last night. What up, Double D? Yeah, voice chopped up, but you know I'm still going to turn up. But anyway, let's get back to this clown. So as you see, Boosie, the number one nigga that always got something to say about other niggas and they flaws, like he's supposed to, let's go, look, he's supposed to be the realest nigga. His word is supposed to be gospel. And it's another thing. He didn't get incriminated from Vlad TV. He got incriminated from a whole nother podcast. And he specifically said on camera that he has people on his team specifically there to lie to police if they are ever found with guns. And he's a convicted felon with 2 guns found in California. He's fucking done. I'm just going to be real. Unless this nigga about to work a magic trick, he's fucking done. Ain't no escaping this one. So my point is, I want to prove to people how much of a dumb nigga he is, like I said. Bro, instead of doing all that dumb shit, trying to be on the internet, portray to everybody how you so real, then my point is, you going to wait to get locked up and tell your kids, I'm sorry. Nigga, you could have did that when you was home, and you could have been focused on other things instead of keep trying to prove the same shit. My point is, Boosie, you wasn't educating. You wasn't talking with wisdom. You wasn't spitting like an OG. A lot of time you was dealing with shenanigans and saying dumb shit for fucking views to go viral. That's all you really was doing, bro. Because people like Boosie been understood of getting paid off monetized social media. This is what I'm trying to prove. Look, y'all, if you peep game, once these celebrities, rappers, whatever you want to call them, see, once they realize that they can monetize their social media platforms, that alone had them really not pressed to go back to the studio and rap. So it wasn't just a podcast, it's also the monetization. This is what I keep trying to tell people a million times, man. These people, all their platforms are monetized, always been for a long time. They Gram, Facebook, all of that, because they're a business. TikTok, all their shit been monetized. So that's why I'm trying to tell people, while everybody else been following these people, yeah, they was on the internet all day doing shenanigans, but they was getting paid. And they understood that, shit, I can make more money off this, doing this every day than worried about, always trying to keep up with a new mixtape or a new album. So people like Boosie already been people, he make a lot of money off the internet. That's why he got so mad at Mark Zuckerberg for knocking down his channels. That was his money. It wasn't just the promotion he uses it for, as far as getting shows and walkthroughs, but all of their pages were monetized. So when they posted them videos and that shit was, that's like say when Megan Twerk, her shit go 1 million views on Instagram. She was getting paid for the shit. That's why I keep trying to tell my people. The difference is they was getting paid. You was on the internet, you wasn't getting paid. That's the difference. And now they trying to change all the stipulations of monetization. Anyway, Boosie was with the shit. He liked to play a lot of internet games, and meaning he started talking too much. And anybody from the street, no, I don't care how much a motherfucker say that street shit. Nobody that's officially from the street is ever going to be comfortable with not only being on camera, but saying specific things on camera. It's never going to be natural to a real street person. So I don't care what nobody say. So it's one thing to be on camera, but it's another thing to be on camera and being reckless when you claim you a street person. But Boosie, he been through all that out the window. So that's all I'm saying. I'm like I told y'all, like even weed is legal now. But see, if you've been convicted of a lot of firearms, been locked up in penitentiary, federal, you shouldn't be quick to try to smoke on camera all the time. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. A real street dude gonna be conscious of that. You know why? I don't want to keep putting this image of me smoking weed on camera. Why? Because that's just gonna make police keep pulling me over fast everywhere I go, using that for excuse. So I'm gonna let it be known to the police I don't even smoke weed no more. So now you ain't got to worry about pulling me over saying I smell like weed. That's basic shit what I'm telling y'all. See, niggas create personas, but then they get mad when it backfire on them. When you always portray yourself on the internet as a nigga that smoke weed, when the police hear Boosie in town, guess what they gonna do? They gonna pull you over, stupid, because they already know he might have some weed in the car. Y'all didn't never figure this shit out, man. That's why I said everything ain't for everybody, man. And one thing about y'all know the law, what you say can and will be used against you. So Boosie was running his fucking mouth on a podcast, and he said how he got his people trained a lot of police if they're ever found with guns. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be used against him. And as you see, Media Takeout expects Boosie to be charged with a federal offense of violation of 18 USC 922, the law preventing felons to carry firearms. So he is a felon with 2 firearms with other charges. My point is, there is no way he should be escaping this at all. Further, it is unlawful for a person convicted of a felon to ship, transport, receive, or possess a firearm or ammunition. So as you see, my people that know law, those are all different charges. And that is the real federal thing that's going to make it stick. Shipping, transporting, receiving, possession of firearm and ammunition. Basically taking guns and ammunition over state lines. Federal. According to the U.S. Sentencing Commission in 2020, nearly 97% of those found guilty of unlawful possession were sentenced to prison, with the average term of imprisonment being just over 5 years. So in that case, the guidelines, as we see, Boosie should get no less than 5 years. But most likely he's going to get more than that because he got a dirty resume. So that's how that go. Good to see everybody vibing this Friday. But like I told y'all, man, all these niggas are fucking characters. TGIF, and I told you niggas, fucking characters. You name it, nigga. Boosie, motherfucking Pinky. You name them, nigga. Which you want to call them? Nigga might as well be Pinky. I told you these niggas are fucking clowns in costumes, but you think they real niggas. Okay, I got another one for you. When you saw Friday, wasn't Pinky supposed to be the realest nigga on Friday? Wasn't Pinky supposed to be the gangster? Yes, he was. But it was just showing you a lot of these niggas in costumes are fucking clowns. Why? You can put on a costume and portray the role of a pimp. You can be a gangster. You can play whatever role you want. But y'all niggas don't want to understand that these niggas are clowns and fucking gumps. And I told you that. So when I hear Boosie, nigga, it's the same as fucking Pinky. I don't give a fuck. Hopefully you get it now. These niggas ain't real like you thought they was. And you patterned your whole life around niggas trying to be like them. And a lot of you niggas are fucking grown men and you still be on this bullshit of fairy tale land. That's why your whole shit is crumbling. Told y'all that shit. Now, let me give you proof. If he rich, his shit crumbling. Because guess what? What y'all don't understand. If he get convicted of this federal behavior, man, they might just try to open up other cases. I heard Boosie been showing off land on the internet. I heard Young Thug was showing off his land before he got locked up. And y'all don't understand. They feel a certain way when you start trying to buy land and start trying to promote that shit. See, they don't want you trying to buy no land back. But when you start doing certain shit, nigga, they on your ass. All I'm trying to tell y'all is this. If he's so fucking smart and he's so much of a rich nigga, why the fuck he still going to jail with guns like a dumb nigga? Why the fuck he ain't got security? See, I told you niggas, man. You think smart, gangster is, look, smart is gangster. But I'm trying to tell you the gangster life ain't going to get you nowhere because it's over. So I ain't going to keep talking about this shit. I'm just going to keep showing your heroes. And I'm trying to show y'all, just because a motherfucker say a lot of shit out their mouth, it don't mean shit if they don't take their own advice. Because if you so fucking smart and you fucking made it, why the fuck are you still getting pulled over like a bum nigga with guns? Niggas in the hood, it's a broke nigga got pulled over this morning with a gun. Last night, last week, everybody, niggas in the hood get pulled over with guns every day. But how you so rich and so smart, but you getting caught like a bum nigga with guns? Because I told you, niggas don't be as smart as you think they are. They just talk real good and make it sound good when they on fucking camera. Because they know niggas that ain't from the street, they believe everything you gonna say. Only when you're not from the street, you gonna believe everything a nigga say about the street. But anyway, that's entertainment like Pinky. Let's move on to another weirdo. Like I said, y'all already know YK, he's a lame. Oh my God. You know why he's a lame? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know not one of this man's songs. I don't. But I do know he had one song I think hitting in the pandemic. But I told you all these niggas are fucking frauds. The last wave of singers, rappers, they all been plants and fucking handpicked, and they been fucking this lame as fuck. The fact of the matter is, let's rewind a little bit. For those that don't know, YK Osiris is from Florida. He's a fucking broke ass R&B dude. He the same dude was trying. He always put on a stunt. 1 minute he about to take himself out. He going viral for that, getting sympathy. 1 minute he on blast because he don't like to pay his debts to Lil Baby and Drake. He crying because they don't want to be his friend because he don't pay his debts. Another thing is, the biggest thing is he got accused for being Diddy's boy toy because when we was on lockdown in the pandemic, him and Diddy was alone on vacation together. And I showed you this man with lipstick on, pink, super pink lips, sitting on white horses, shirtless, dripping sweat. I showed you he's already a fruit bucket. But my point is, do you see the pattern of these R&B niggas? Don't you see how they always keep getting allegations of sexual assault, going too hard on chicks? Because niggas like him, they don't like rejection. This is why you keep hearing Chris Brown sexual assault, Trey Songz sexual assault, YK Osiris sexual assault. Why these niggas' names keep coming up as sexual assault? Because they are freaky niggas. They don't know no means no. They think when they see a chick, if she not on his nuts, then, oh, he feel a certain way. So as you see, SUKIHANA, another internet trick that I don't care about. In my opinion, she has no talent. She's a nobody. But according to the internet, she's a somebody. And they always make sure that you know these people's name. But when you sit back, you say, they don't even got, what the fuck did they do? And the point is, he kissing this woman on the lips, force kissing this woman on the lips in public, on camera. Once again, another jackass. And now he's scared that his ass gonna get a sexual assault charge. And he's scared he's gonna get canceled. But he literally was forcing himself on this woman. What does that mean, y'all? If a nigga could force himself on a woman in broad daylight on camera, can you imagine what he would do behind the scenes? That is what you call rape-o behavior. Because when a nigga don't understand no mean no, that's rape behavior. Do you get it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. YK Osiris has come under fire for forcibly touching and kissing rapper SUKIHANA. And hold up, she's an actor in a drama has since apologized for. This is a typo, y'all. See, they be fucking up too. The incident, which was caught on camera, occurred this past weekend at an event thrown by the Crew League in Atlanta. Then this clown cornball from Philly named Meek Mill, he wants to chime in. And if you notice something, these niggas always got the most to say, but they don't be doing shit. I told you all their careers in the gutter. Then about a year ago, Meek Mill told you, I'm about to drop 10 mixtapes. I'm about to go in. I said, yo, this nigga still talking about mixtapes. I said, this nigga's washed the fuck up. He just won't get it through his head. Did you hear anything from Meek Mill lately when he dropped 10 mixtapes, y'all? Please holler at me. Please. I'm going to keep saying it. It's not about rap no more. It's not about nothing else. Their new job, their new lane is social media. That is it. Meek Mill, don't cancel YK for forced kiss. So Meek Mill is taking up for him, saying don't cancel him for the forced kiss. And at the same time, he's saying, but protect SUKIHANA too. Niggas talking sideways out his fucking mouth. Nigga Meek Mill, you and YK Osiris, y'all probably slept together too. Y'all probably was pillow fighting. And yes, y'all all be together at Michael Rubin parties. Matter of fact, y'all might got an all-white party coming up soon. And that's when y'all play with each other PPs. So Meek Mill, don't play with me. You another dude that we already know Zesty. I already showed you a Zesty. I showed you with Zesty behavior. I done exposed you already. I showed you in your hotel looking like a male prostitute. Because why? Only women show off their shower in their bed before they lay down. And nigga, you's a clown, Meek Mill. It's just a fact. I'm sorry to tell you, but even Philly, no disrespect, but even y'all had to see y'all heroes fall because everybody's falling. All right, it's never coming back. So keep all them old shits on rotation. All them classical songs that you love, keep them on rotation because they ain't never coming back. Meek Mill thinks YK Osiris deserves a second chance after the singer forcibly, you see the key word, forcibly attempted to kiss SUKIHANA twice. Not once, but twice. He was trying to force his will on her because that is the behavior of a Chester. Matter of fact, a rapo. That's the behavior. Nigga don't understand. No mean no. And he was so savage, he was doing it on camera in front of everybody outside. The nigga is a fucking clown. And don't forget, Diddy's boy toy. So maybe he doing what Diddy did to him, nigga. Is that what it is, young boy? I heard it's some older men very fond of young light-skinned boys. Are you doing what was done to you in the game? When you came in the game, was niggas just trying to kiss you on the mouth? And that's what happened to you? Tell the truth, bro. I want to bet my life on it that this man Ben got flipped out. Because I told you, most of these dudes are boy toys and lovers. Some of these entertainers you seeing is some of these artists' side pieces. And they giving them favors. I'm telling y'all what a lot of this shit is, man. I keep telling people, when y'all see a lot of dudes going back and forth, a lot of that shit be lovers' quarrels, man. I'm telling y'all, it be lovers' quarrels. Some of that shit be lovers' quarrels and jealousy. I'm telling you, man. But all you got to understand, don't forget this fact, y'all. We was on lockdown. These two men went on a vacation together, man. And put it on the screen and all that. And let everybody see it. And I thought men took women on vacations. But anyway, they've been doing all this shit in your face. So maybe YK, what happened to you, you was trying to do to her. Because, nigga, you couldn't control yourself. Now, I thought niggas like this don't got no problem getting chicks. We going to talk about it real quick. Holla at me. I thought niggas that look like this ain't got no problem getting a chick. That's what I thought. I thought when you light skin and shit, I thought the chicks just fall out. I didn't know you had to force yourself on chicks. Because I know ugly dudes that don't even do that shit. But see, it's a certain overly sexualized behavior. When all you know is sex, because people been running up in you and kissing on you, you think you could do that with everybody. And I'm just telling y'all, man, they all suspect. And maybe she gave him visions of a transgender because I told you these chicks looking like transgenders. I already told you that. And matter of fact, do you see that little rainbow streak? Look like a transsexual standing right next to her. So maybe he think that's really a transgender. Who knows? And if it is, who knows? Why? Breast fake, everything fake. So who fucking knows? All right? Who fucking knows? Face painted, different tattoos on neck, all that shit, man. Trying to tell you chicks, man. Tattoos on necks was for dudes. Tattoos on chest was for niggas. But then y'all started trying to get more tatted than niggas. So now a lot of y'all just look like niggas. I'm going to be honest. All right? So let me keep it pushing. Don't worry me. It's Friday. I'm going to tell you again, all these niggas are fucking clowns, and that's all it is. Salute to the chat. We cooking this morning. She is completely weirded out now. Y'all remember her OnlyFans content that leaked? That's right. That's my whole point. Everybody we know that is now famous, so-called, they're not even famous. They are social media whores and finesses. That is it. You only know their name because you saw the hashtag and their name just kept popping through the timeline. But it was all structured and manufactured. They don't have no fucking talent at all. At all. I'll be lying to y'all. I've been knowing both of their names for a couple years. But at the end of the day, I don't really know shit they did or sung. I'm going to be honest with you. I fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? But I know who they are. That's how I know what I'm talking about. All this shit manufactured. If I can know your name, but I don't know your work, I know it's social media shenanigans. That's it. You have no real shit going on. And maybe Diddy has you praying. He said, YK Osiris, my brother, let's pray. Then again, his name is Osiris. And y'all know what God that relates to. So maybe that name alone turns them on. But my point is this. He said, come on, YK Osiris, my brother, let us pray. And they was praying on vacation. See that? I'm telling you, man, they probably make that boy put on wigs and all that, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all don't understand this shit. He'll sleep with Diddy, and Diddy probably look out for me every once in a while. Diddy, I'm doing bad, man. Diddy probably send a little $5,000. Man, here, take this shit up, man. You niggas struggling. You ain't got no hits. You ain't got no platinum plaques. You ain't got no fucking royalties coming in. Nigga, you broke. So anyway, you see Meek Mill try to take up for him. And then he double talking, saying, let's protect Sukihana too. He was a jackass, nigga. Now let's get back into what I've been telling y'all. Industry. Industry deals with manufacturing. Y'all should already know this shit. You got the car industry. They the ones that make all the cars, right? Everything has its own industry. Think a warehouse, manufacturing, product, putting things together, selling it, shipping it. Why do you think it's called the music industry? Why do you think it's called the rap industry? They create and manufacture and ship out. Who they ship it out to? You. You the one gonna buy this shit. We get the product, the rapper. We put money into it, investments. We create this entity into what we want it to be, what we want it to say, how we want it to look. And then we market it and promote it, and the people shall buy it. And then we're going to keep doing it again. And we'll dispose of that one, and we'll create another one, and we'll create another one, and we'll create another one. Do you know about iRobot and all that shit? That's what it is. It's an industry. So guess what? The industry basically means what you should already know. They can fucking create a star whenever they want. They can create anything whenever they want. They can destroy something whenever they want. So when I told you dummies the industry was fucking finished, it's because they closed shop. We're not creating no more superstars no more. Not at this time. Not no rap superstars anyway. Matter of fact, we don't even care about that industry no more. That's why it's called a fucking industry. People don't understand. Industries open, industries close. Industries rise, industries crash. But the whole key word industry lets you know it deals with manufacturing. So what they've been manufacturing? Characters, artists. The general characteristics and production methods common to an industrial society. These are the meanings of industry. Let me slow it down. The general characteristics and production methods. Key thing, production methods. When you're a rapper, it's a certain production method that needs to be applied for you to make it. One of the production methods is to be successful, you got to get the package. Like I always tell y'all, you got to get the rapper package first. You got to get, y'all know any product got to have a label on it. When it's on the shelf, it got to have a label, right? So we got to get you a custom chain. Got to get you some tattoos. Get you your car. The image, it's called an image, right? But that's really the production methods. Also, we know you have to holler at a producer. The producer has to give you that voice. The producer has to guide your words and make you, marketable. It's all, just listen to the process. It's all manufacturing. All right. Industrialization, the transformation into an industrial society. Basically, let's look at the key word, transformation. This is how you take somebody and turn them into something else. I can take you from anywhere on a corner. I can take you from out the church. We can take you from anywhere and manufacture you to what we want you to be in this industry, because it's called transformation. We can transform you into whatever the fuck we want you to be. See that? We want you to appeal to the gay community, we'll transform you into that. If we want you to appeal to the thugs and the gangsters and street niggas, we'll transform you into that. We'll transform you into a bad bitch, and whatever you want to be, we'll transform you. Now you see why they had little songs talking about transform? Yeah, I know who had songs speaking about transform. I can transform ya. See? All that shit was coded in your face, man. Chris Brown told you I could transform you. What was he saying? Chick, I could take you from a bum and make you into something great. I transform your ass. That's what that means. Industry shit, man. Industry classification, a classification of economic organizations and activities. That's why it's called the music industry. What is the music industry controlled by? Organizations. What's that? The brotherhood. What's that? Fraternities. Prince Hall Brothers. It's controlled by organizations. Not only that, the industry is a classification of economic organizations. So my point is this. It is economic organizations tied into this because that is how economic organizations make money. Because it's about manufacturing product and selling that shit. And everybody, what? Cash out. It's a fucking business. That's why every time they took the shit, ever since they made it a business, it was no longer hip-hop no more. It was a manufacturing company. That's why it's a microwave shit. You can make anybody a fucking rapper now. And guess what? Social media made it the easiest thing to do now. We manufacture them and we push them on our engines. We promote them on our platforms and make them successful. It's not about making them successful. It's about making us money, and they're going to buy it because niggas are clowns and they love fucking characters. That's what niggas do. All right? So whether it's fucking Pinky or it's fucking Diddy, them niggas going to buy that shit. And that's what we sell their ass every time, every week, every year. And we celebrate when it's Christmas time. Do you get it? All of them are fucking clowns because that's why it's called an industry. They make clowns every fucking day. Let's get back into the real shit. This woman was found laying in the park. Slumped in the park. You see that white lady? Slumped in the park, Washington Square Park, New York City, looking like a corpse. This is the reality of what's going on right now. So, like I said, niggas rapping, forced kissing, all this shit going on, but at the end of the day, it's still heating up out here. Woman 23 attended a house party before a mysterious death in Michigan. This is a whole nother story. Check this out. This was a nice young lady going to school to be a veterinarian. But guess what happened, family? You should already know. She was taken to a nearby Ascension Providence hospital where she stayed on life support for 2 days. Her mother said she was pronounced dead on June 5th, but put back on life support until June 8th when the hospital held a walk of life for Canoe because she was an organ donor. But guess what happened? She got killed at a party. She was doing her thing. She was going to be a veterinarian, but I think she got bored and wanted to go to the party and have fun. But now she's dead. Another thing I want to show y'all within this, what I told y'all about being an organ donor. A lot of people don't know this. When you're an organ donor, that means you're going to kick the bucket first. Salute Chris Miller. Thanks for supporting the channel, bro. Thanks for supporting your boy all the time. You know what's up. Shout out to my people in the South, man. Up north, Midwest, West Coast, overseas, we here. But back to this. She was a good girl. She was doing everything correctly. But she was an organ donor. That's why I want to tell people about organ donor. If you don't know this, if you and somebody else get them, if you and two people say y'all both get a major accident together, boom, both of y'all on life support. The one that's an organ donor, you out of here. That's how it worked, allegedly. When you're an organ donor, it don't make too much sense to try to revive you to a certain limit when somebody already waiting on that liver, somebody already need that kidney, and somebody need that right eye you got. So you're going to be the one sacrificed because you're an organ donor. So that's how the shit go. And this woman right here, she got killed at a party, and at the end of the day, her organs got donated. But if she could have just stayed focused a little bit longer and just stuck to what she had to do, she would have been all right. But I just be trying to tell people, man, all that shit means something else now. And I'm saying, the thing I'm really saying, this is what I be trying to tell people, man. I don't be talking to people that already know the game. I'm not talking to people that already know the streets. I don't fucking beat dead horses. I'm talking to the people that be unaware of certain things because they just don't know. They just don't know. Some people just don't understand certain things, man. So that's why innocent people like this get killed. Then you heard it saying the good die young. The good die young because a lot of time the good just unaware of shit. And they think everything is sweet. That's why the good die young. That's why good people die fast. It's because their goodness blocks them from reality of all this evil shit out here. So you could be a good girl, but you can have a bad friend say, come on, girl, let's go to this party. And the good girl be the one dead. That's how it always works. But anyway, let's continue on. Like I said, here we go again. Let me show you this sick ass bitch. Let me show y'all what's going on, y'all. Woman was stabbed several times while pushing a stroller with her young daughter on Monday in Brooklyn. This where you see this psycho bitch. Just the people that's walking around. Y'all see this woman? She walked up on a woman. Long story short, woman had a kid. They say this woman said something slick to the 3-year-old. The mother was beefing with her, and this woman stabbed the mother up. Now she on the run. What did I tell y'all? I told you, man. I said, look, this ain't the time you want to be arguing with certain people. I said, you got to be on point out here. It's people out here looking for the littlest reason to do something to you. Because, see, your life's sweet. Everything good for you. But you beefing with a motherfucker that's ready to throw their whole life away real quick. And guess what? You might be the stat for the day. So this woman is out of fucking mind, which I wanted to show y'all. Black people losing their fucking marbles. Look how she's walking around the streets of New York City. Does she not look like a fucking runaway slave from Alabama somewhere? Do you see how they got people in the city looking crazy right now? While I showed you migrants coming off the bus looking fresh to death and all white. Fresh sneakers, fresh haircut. Did I not show you that? Now look at black people walking around. But don't get it twisted. This is not all black people. I'm just saying she represents a certain portion of a certain people that are going through the same shit she's going through. Poverty. So we already know for this woman to stab another woman in front of a 3-year-old child, we already know this bitch sick. She looks homeless. She like she fucking doing bad. But she might have been a bad bitch. No, I know, because I can tell from her edges, she weared a lot of lace fronts and had sew-ins. So I know she was putting glue on that forehead, which lets me know 9 times out of 10, she probably used to try to be a bad bitch. Anyway, I told you most of them gonna be doing bad. And she looked like she on fucking welfare too. Anyway, this is something we was talking about. Shout out to my people in California. I see what you, hold on. What'd you say, Sister Stacy? What's up, Stacy? See her blonde wig hanging out her side? Oh, shit. Don't tell me I'm a beast like that. Don't tell me I'm a beast. Hold on. Hold on, let me see that. Oh, shit. You right. She do got her wig in her bag. I told you I knew a whack-ass bitch when I see one. I told y'all that, man. I read this bitch from her fucking headline. I told you, chicks, you can't fool every dude. You can't fool every dude at all. I'm trying to tell y'all that shit. I know the game. And you know, I'm telling you, I know the game, y'all. I didn't even see the wig. Shout out, Stacy. I didn't see the wig. But I knew she was one of them fake-ass bad bitches because they all gonna be doing bad. And I told you they ain't buying no more pussy. That's why she said, fuck, I might well take this wig off. This shit ain't working. I told y'all. But don't listen to me. I'm a fucking hater. All right, let's move on, y'all. Back to Cali. What I said too, y'all. This is what we was talking about. This is what we gotta talk about, because this is some real shit. And it's not just California, it's all over. I've been trying to show y'all how lately, with this whole thing that's been going on these past years, y'all, they keep using the word exodus. It's been a major exodus on the planet, y'all. I don't know if y'all been realizing this. Another thing is people been fleeing Cali for a minute. We had these conversations. Shout out to my people from Cali that's in here right now. We've been having these conversations of people fleeing Cali. I've never seen this many people from California on the East Coast. A lot of people know what we don't know. A lot of people also know the finances in California is crazy, but it's also a game of pushing people out. This is why I kept telling my people they're not giving you no fucking money. They're not giving you reparations. They hoping the people in California, the ones that waiting on reparations, they want them to stay so they can do something with them, I think. Also, another thing is, this is not a fact, but according to the story and according to what some believe, you know, I went into the science of America and the secrets of America and how a lot of shit that you think is somewhere else is really right here. I even showed y'all the Red Sea. I even showed you the Red Sea, man. I showed you so much shit. But it is said that San Francisco is really Sodom and Gomorrah that was written about. That's what they said. And they said that New York is Babylon. The whole New York, Canada area, Babylon. And They say San Francisco is the old Sodom and Gomorrah. It's originally Sodom and Gomorrah. That's what they said. But the point is, the two places I said is the main two places crumbling. Babylon and Sodom and Gomorrah. New York, San Francisco, California, going through the most hell right now. I don't know what it's about, but San Francisco was one of America's great and storied cities for well over a century. It anchored the population on the Pacific coast along with Los Angeles 40 years ago. Its metro area was home to the unbelievable tech boom. Let's not forget, all this tech shit we dealing with right now started in a place called San Francisco. We seen the banks crash. We seen, I get it now. I just figured it out. They was already building the Silicon Valley on the East Coast for the past couple of years. I just said that a lot of people ran from Cali to the East Coast. Bingo. Now I just got it. They are leaving the tech area in San Francisco, Silicon Valley, and running to the tech world on the East Coast in Texas. A lot of people don't know North Carolina area has always been the new spot for tech. A lot of people don't know that. This is why I've been trying to tell people, man, the places you think was what they not what they used to be no more. For all you people that think certain parts of the South or country, that really means you're slow. You don't understand that shit has changed. This is why I was trying to tell my people up north that the people up north in California, the people in the big cities are being more oppressed than people in country towns, side, what you think is countryside, whatever you want to call it. They the most free. And the people that's in the big city, they going through the most hell. It's not a coincidence they doing this shit. That's why, like in the pandemic, what do you think was the most places on lockdown? The big cities. Everywhere else was living their best life because it was a program of putting the cities in hell. That's why all the cities right now in hell. Name them. Any city, Houston, just name it. All cities are now going through hell. And just so happened, a lot of major cities are controlled by Democrats. But anyway, it was an exodus that happened in California. See that? The exodus was not limited to residents and companies. The number of people who visited the city for business and pleasure collapsed. They telling you that the shit already collapsed. The smart people already left. The people who can't afford to leave are still lingering around. It kind of sounds like New York, don't it? It sounds like a lot of places. What's going on, y'all? They said that Joe Biden and a team wants to make this crash fall seem as normal as possible. But the people that know what's going on, they are fleeing, getting low, cashing out, switching up their careers, and getting in position. While all this going on, the migrants are waiting for the fall. The migrants are waiting. My point is, when you peep the formula, things cannot springboard until everything collapses. Once things collapse to a certain level, we bring in the cleanup crew called the migrants, the immigrants. But a process of elimination has to continue. So this is why we keep seeing the rent going up. We keep seeing everything going up, except for your pay. Because eventually they know it's going to catch up with you and you're going to crumble. But even people that had good jobs and good money ended up homeless for many different reasons, and many of them have fled. So everybody understands that at one point San Francisco was booming, but now the shit has folded. And basically they saying everybody that's lingering around is doomed to fail. This is what they saying, y'all. And they also tell you how San Francisco also has become overwhelmed by the homeless. This is how I peeped it out last year. I seen a special an individual did in San Francisco last year. It was so many people on the street. They had tent cities upon tent cities upon tent cities. They were showing how you barely could walk down the street without stepping on a hypodermic needle, because that's how many people are shooting up dope. They were showing how it was human feces on the street. You barely can walk without stepping on human shit. All this was going on in San Francisco, and I still never saw them show this shit on TV. So I already knew what was going on in San Francisco. They told you right here, San Francisco has become overwhelmed by the homeless and rising crime rates. San Francisco was also where they were just walking out the drugstore with shit, taking shit, going crazy, breaking in cars, all of that shit. It has among the highest crime rates of any large city in America. See that? Out of control. So this is the same place where people said they're going to get them reparations. Why would we get them reparations? We already got them by the balls. We already got most of them homeless. We already got most of them about to die fucked up anyway. We not saving their ass. So I just wanted to show y'all that. Flee San Francisco as soon as possible. Travel. See what I say about traveling? This is what the travel people saying, not me. Flee San Francisco as soon as possible. That's what they said. All right. So, but you got to understand this too. This is how they talk to each other. If you get what I'm saying? People of a certain background, this is how they communicate with each other. And this is how they give tips and tell them, look, you better flee now. But our people don't watch the news. They don't believe shit. And then a lot of times they just not financially stable to just pick up and leave. That's why told people, I said this last night. We in a time now where keeping a certain amount of money is going to be mandatory. This is why I'm trying to tell people. The days of faking and perpetrating about what you got, trying to show off what you got, all that shit is irrelevant now. The thing is now, if some shit happened in your life, could you fix it overnight? With your family, if you had to get up and go overnight, could you do it? Do you got the money to find your new crib, pay the deposits, set the power, transportation, moving storage? Do you got that overnight to do? If shit popped off? That is the new world, y'all. And everything I said, if you can't do that, you can end up homeless any day out here now. You can end up fucked up. Due to the criteria they're using to box us out, you have to, I'm just telling people what I'm telling myself. A certain amount of money is going to be standard in your bank account. Not for flossing, not for shining, but for your structure and stability. This is why I'm trying to tell people, no matter how much money you make, no matter how much money you blow, it's irrelevant if you don't have a certain amount stacked up. It's irrelevant now. I'm telling you real shit. If you ain't got a certain amount stacked up, if you ain't got a certain amount invested, if you don't got money in many different things, your shit is limited now. I don't give a fuck how much you make. I don't give a fuck what you think you're doing. If you can't pick up a lead tomorrow and you straight, you got to get your money up. That's for all of us. That's the new world. That's the new world now, y'all. That is the new world. So that's what I'm telling people. It's not about how many pairs of sneakers you got. Yeah, nigga, you got 5,000 worth of Jordans in the closet. Yeah, nigga, you got about 10,000 worth of jeans. Yeah, nigga, you got about 6,000 worth of sneakers. Yeah, you do. But guess what? Some shit pop, nigga, you can't do nothing with none of that shit. All that shit gonna burn. And if some looting and rioting get to happening, they're gonna come in your house and take all that shit. Like they did in Hurricane Katrina. Then we look at that the other day. Something I forgot to mention in Hurricane Katrina. Remember, they said the people that was doing the rescue, search and find, they was the ones stealing out of people's house. Them so-called good firemen and police officers, they were stealing people's shit out of their house. So the point is, if a crisis was to happen, everything in your house is getting stolen that you can't take with you. So don't forget that part. Another thing I want to show y'all, which goes to what I already fucking said yesterday, is the proof. And I'm going to let you see that date. June 13th, this week. See, remember they had that Pride event at the White House the other day? That was a distraction. This was the real shit that happened this week, that same day, June 13th. Look what happened. Here go my proof, family. Biden approved 40th Ukraine aid package. Total sent $40 billion. This is what I'm trying to tell my people. If you don't understand what's going on with this shit, they have given us the biggest slap in the face in all time history, man. What Biden right here is doing, allegedly, is some of the most racist stuff ever done in the White House. Specifically, strategically outcasting people. Giving it to everybody else, making sure everybody else is situated. But the people that been here, busting their ass their whole life, ain't getting shit. Got to fight, struggle, and figure out what they're going to do. Meanwhile, look what's going on, y'all. And I think that $40 billion, I think that's taxpayers' money, I think. So I think that money actually comes from hardworking Americans. But they can't get none of that $40 billion. This is why I be trying to tell people, it's really not nothing funny no more. Shit is really not funny, y'all. Ain't it still ghettos out here? I mean, ain't it still places that got bandos and shit, third world looking countries in America right here? Let's rewind. Let's go back. Don't this chick look like she from a third world country? Don't she look like she just came in from South Africa or some shit like that? But Ukraine, they getting a lot of money. Matter of fact, it's people from Ukraine that just came in last year doing better than her right now. Actually, it's some migrants that walked over here, got off the bus about 6 months ago in New York. They doing better right now. This is the reality I was trying to show people. Everybody's getting the money. Everybody's benefiting, but your people out here robbing and stealing and stabbing people. Because I'm telling you, this right here is the whole nail in the coffin, man. This is what's going on that nobody in their right mind gonna say something about because they know what time it is. Ain't no rapper, entertainer, celebrity gonna say shit. But wasn't they all going at Trump? So I need my smart people to tell me why not one person with a voice that you say got power, that you say is rich and got clout. Why not one of them? Matter of fact, y'all say they about black people and they love their people. Why not one person said, Joe Biden, F you for giving them 40 billion. Oh, Joe Biden, why you ain't giving 40 billion to the black community? Why you didn't hear Ben Crump, Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, Tamika Mowry, my son, whoever the fuck you want to name? Why nobody ain't saying nothing about this shit right here? Oh, but if a nigga get knocked upside his head by a cop, we gonna go hard for that. But we ain't gonna go hard about that fucking money they owe us. See how they always got us on the wrong shit? This is what you're supposed to get mad at. But you got mad at a nigga that said, mama, you got mad. You raised hell over that. But look at how your life been fucked up ever since that shit. And look how every chance they get, they've been sticking it to us. Take that, hold that L. Hold this L. We ain't giving y'all shit. What you gonna do about it? Then we'll stage an event and make it like people arguing over reparations that we ain't gonna give you anyway. Told y'all, man, y'all keep getting tricked. Now it's all over with, y'all. It's fucking done. It's done, man. Chase Bank branches will start to disappear. Do you see signs of the crash that's coming? Do you see the crash? But hold up, how the fuck we crashing and other people getting all this money? Scratch your head on that one. Figure it out. How are banks closing, but they're giving away money? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Do y'all see this shit? I got another one for you. Let's go down some more, family. Totally normal. Hundreds of migrants lined up sleeping on the ground in New York City, sleeping outside. These niggas outside for real. We outside. But guess what? Everybody know what's going on. Totally normal. Hundreds of migrants lined up and sleeping on the floor by downtown Manhattan, waiting for the courthouse to open up at 7 a.m. I wonder what that's for. But the bottom you got to see, hashtag migrant crisis, hashtag New York City. What is the key word? A fucking crisis. But when people sleep, they don't even know what's a damn crisis going on. What does crisis mean? That means that shit is so much out of fucking control, it's nothing they can do no more. It's a crisis. But everybody sleep. So, Joe, I ain't the smartest man in the world, Joe. But you signed the law that let all these people come in. They so deep they got to sleep on streets. Because y'all taking care of so many of them. Y'all running out. Get it? But Joe, you let these people come in. You taking care of them. But then you turn around and you giving money overseas. Joe, what are you doing? Joe, what about us? I need somebody to ask Joe this. Didn't Fat Joe go to the White House? Why Fat Joe ain't asked this man this? Fat Joe will talk about health care. You know why? Because Fat Joe will know a lot of people about to get sick. It's funny, Fat Joe went to the White House about health care after New York City turned orange. No, pardon me. He went before it turned orange. Maybe they already know a lot of people in New York going to need health care. Maybe that's why Joe was there. Maybe because some of them toxic fumes are going to be ruining people. Maybe. I don't fucking know. But I told you, I don't trust none of them. Once again, a lot of y'all are going to be tricked into celebrating a fake-ass Independence Day called Juneteenth. Whoopity fucking do. You want to break dance and do a couple spins because 250,000 slaves got freed? Oh, whoopity fucking do. But I already showed you on this same fucking channel. Play by play. I showed you what the United States looked like before it had bogus names. I showed you what it looked like before these niggas came. I showed you what it looked like after. And I showed you that it was many people walking around free. Matter of fact, it was free people walking around everything beyond the 13 colonies. All the way to the West Coast, people walking around free. Why? Because they didn't conquer the whole America. You idiots still don't get it to your head. I'm going to say it again one time for you jackasses. Slavery only happened in a certain part of America. But let me break it down for you dummies once again. If it's fucking 50 states and they only conquered 13, and they told you about the 13 colonies forever. If they only had 13 colonies, motherfucker, how was the whole state enslaved? I love to troll you dumb motherfuckers that think you smart. You still celebrating jackass holidays. That's why Walmart trolled you last year and made ice cream. You from the heat, melanated, and they trolled you with ice cream because it's a fucking joke. And everybody participate in the ritual is a clown. Let me show you the states that don't even acknowledge the holiday. Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Hawaii, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, also Mississippi, Alabama. It's not on here. Florida, they don't even acknowledge that shit. Why? Because some of these states know that shit is fake. Told y'all, man. They basically said, we're not taking no day off to pay people on their day off for some shit that's bogus. They're not doing it. But for the states, they want to keep the mind control program going. Those are the states you're going to be celebrating this shit. And guess who's going to be the leader of promoting this holiday? The beautiful black fraternities. They are the main ones that want you to participate in Juneteenth. And they're going to tell you, don't forget your ancestors that was freed on this date. They always going to remind you of your slave people, but they never remind you of your great people. Did you ever notice that? Let me tell you, bougie people one more time. You idiots, we do not have to be reminded with no slave shit no more. That's like me keep talking about back in the days my homie got his head blown off. Yeah, back in the day, man, I'm telling you, man, all my friends got killed. You should have seen it. We went through a lot of hell. We went through pain. Well, that's how I feel when niggas keep talking about slavery. How many times you want to see a nigga hanging from a tree? How many times we got to keep hearing the same shit? Guess what? Newsflash, motherfuckers, we ain't never going to forget slavery. And for one, y'all ain't going to let us forget. Why? Every year you're going to bring out a new movie. Every year you're going to keep coming with some fucking documentary. We already know this, but I know the game. See, y'all not trying to remind us of slavery. Y'all keep trying to teach slavery to all the new people that keep coming to America. You keep trying to teach slavery to these people because you want to put in their head that we slaves and we niggas and we don't come for shit. We ain't nothing. And you want to keep giving them the false history. I know what they be doing, y'all. That's what all that slave shit be about. It's to keep. That's why you think the main state is Texas. Ain't the migrants the main ones in Texas? When they come to this country, this is what motivates them. They say, you know what? They the ex-slaves and they fucking lazy as fuck. They don't want to do shit. Y'all come here, take advantage of these opportunities to get this money. And remember, don't worry about those black people. They ex-slaves. They ain't about shit anyway. That gives them motivation to get that bag because their head is already pumped up. Why? They believe that you ain't nothing but a nigga and you ain't nothing but slave ancestors anyway. So that's why the narrative got to be promoted every year, not for you, but to the new people in America, like the Ukrainians, like the Afghanistans, like the Africans, like everybody that's new, that don't know the truth. Tell them the history again and again and again and again. And always remind them that these black people you see, that's really, really smart. No, they're not. We're going to tell you they real fucking dumb and they idiots. And they never had shit. They never was homeowners. They never owned no land. They wasn't shit. They was getting whipped and that was it. That's all. That's why I keep telling y'all, man. This shit has to keep being perpetuated to brainwash all of the new immigrants. Do you know it's people that I had to curse out because they actually believed that all black people was fucking slaves, and people really believe that we did. Anybody from this fucking country, they really believe this shit, y'all. They believe it. They believe that all black African Americans was fucking slaves. And they really believe you come from dirt. I promise you, they believe this shit. Why? Man, they done seen all of, they not only heard all the stories, they done seen all the movies recent. The Django, 13 Years a Slave. Let's name some more, y'all. The goddamn Roots remix series. Let's name them. Keep them coming. The Butler. Every movie that showed you as a peasant, a flunky, they all came out the past 10 years, didn't they not? Abraham Lincoln. They had to perpetuate the whole slave agenda again because it was a reprogramming. New people coming in America, reprogram them. And everybody that comes to the country, always has to be programmed to be empowered over the so-called African Americans. When you're about to open up a store in an African American neighborhood, you have to know their history of slavery. You see, when you open up that nail salon in that neighborhood, first you have to know their history. You got to watch a slave movie, and then you'll know their history. That really they just slaves that like to spend their money. This is why everybody feels they're superior, because they believe the history that all niggas were slaves. And it is people like these people, the Boule and all that, their job is to keep promoting the shit. Let's move on, because I told you this shit is boring. And it's fucking trash. These are the states that don't even acknowledge Juneteenth. And don't forget, Alabama's on here. It's not on here, but the main states is Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida. You don't believe me? Look it up right now. So how states that were so-called all these slaves, that's right next to Texas, why they don't celebrate Juneteenth? Because a lot of them know that shit bogus. Anyway, don't mind me. I just want to show you this last thing before we get out of here, y'all, of desperation. A 63-year-old man died after being punched out by a stranger he accidentally bumped into on an East Harlem street. See what's going on? Didn't we say that it's nobody to protect the elders, the women, the kids? Somebody punched the old man in the face and killed him. But that's two people we heard in 2 weeks they got punched and killed. Remember last week? Oh, the dude was in the house arguing with his family member. It's not funny. It's not funny. Pardon me, y'all. The dude that was arguing with his family member punched him in the face and the nigga died on the couch. This is not funny, man. It's just that I never heard of nobody get punched in the face by a family member and ended up dead. This shit is fucked up, y'all. I'm laughing, but this shit is crazy, man. This is why I was saying you might fuck around, punch somebody in the face and kill him. And it happened I'm not laughing at this particular case with the 63-year-old man. I'm just laughing at the situation of the two family members that was fighting in the house. And the dude in the house socked his family member and he killed him on the couch. So that's why I'm like, man, this shit is out of control. It also represents a lot of people not healthy, man. For you to die from a punch, man, not the old man, not this 63, I'm just saying in general. If you die from a punch, that means you really ain't had that much power in you. But I'm just saying, man, this shit is out of control, y'all. So like I say, man, just stay away from people if you can, man. That's it, man. Shit is out of control, y'all. But salute to the chat, man. Friday, we did it. Y'all know it's episode 465, man. My voice messed up. Did a 5.5 hour live last night, man. We took that live down. Well, we finished about 12:30, something like that. About 1 o'clock. Man, I got up early, and we here though, y'all. But I'm gonna relax. But I got some more stuff coming. So y'all stay tuned. What's up, Tamara Smith? What's up? Sister T, what up, Sister T? Mike Flame, what up, bro? Sin City, what's good? Hold up. Shout out to everybody in the bushes, too. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in right now. We here, we here. It's all good. What's up, Shayna? Oh, I'm gonna do a recap too, y'all, real quick. I'm gonna do a recap since people up in here, Sin City. Let me do a recap, man. Boosie is facing 15 years. The fact he's facing this time is guaranteed now because he's actually self-incriminated on something he said in a podcast. In a particular podcast, this is what he said. Boosie explains that he has people on his team specifically there to lie to police if they ever found with guns. He said this on camera. They said this is also going to be used to seal his fate. He basically also admitted to bringing guns across state lines as a convicted felon. That's why he's in federal custody. One of the reasons, I guess. But like I said, Boosie is a real nigga. It just so happened that Boosie is a real dumb nigga. Because this should all let you see that cartoon shit, that real nigga fantasy you niggas been believing is fucking over, like I said. And Boosie is nothing but fucking Pinky with a box fade, nigga. I said it. Same motherfucking people. Because, like I said, in Friday, wasn't Pinky supposed to be the gangster? Wasn't Pinky supposed to be that nigga for real? Wasn't Day and them niggas scared of Pinky? He was supposed to be the real nigga, right? But at the end of the day, Pinky was a fucking clown. Y'all saw that part in the movie too, didn't you? Same way, at the end of the day, these rappers are clowns. Because anybody that's in costume, anybody that's in character is a fucking clown. But you don't understand that yet. Because you ain't grow up yet. So it's okay. They all run their mouth too much. That's right, Sister T. Because we also know it is cool now for men to run their mouth more than women. That's why I'm going to tell y'all the truth, but you should already know. Men gossip more than women. Some woman will die with your secret. I'm talking about real women. A corny woman will put you on blast as soon as she get mad. That's a lame bitch. But a real woman will die with your secrets, man. Men, they'll tell faster. It's a lot of real men, but I'm just trying to tell you, men are the #1 gossipers. But you should already know that anytime you see a man with gossiping tendencies, I look at him like a snitch. That's how I look at men that talk too much. When I see a dude that talk too much about nothing, he talk too much over the simplest shit, I already know if some real shit happen or some pressure, he a snitch. Because some dudes run their mouth too fucking much. That's why you're going to see it's the niggas on the internet that talk the most and backtrack the most and give out false shit. It's just the niggas that talk too fucking much. It's always like that. Wax Dog, what up, bro? But like I said, that ain't Pinky. That's Boosie. That's that nigga. I told y'all, man. They all clowns. Pick one. Pick a name. Pick one. It don't matter to me. They all the same. That's right. Because how you a real nigga if you get on the camera and say dumb shit 24/7? If you're a real niggas know. If you feel like that dude is a snitch and he in federal protection, real niggas know you leave him alone. See, real people know if a person is accused of a snitch, that means I'm going the other way. I ain't even fucking playing with that nigga. But see, niggas started this game of playing with snitches. And another thing they play, don't forget, y'all, he was just clowning Gunna last week. I did a video on it. He was trolling Gunna. All of this shit came back to bite you because you kept provoking the feds. Not only provoking the feds, you kept doing dumb shit. You couldn't stay off that camera, Boosie. So that's your fucking downfall. Instead of you staying behind the scenes, making investments, staying out the fucking way like a real gangster, like the real gangsters do. Boosie, you know real gangsters that move in silence. You know the saying we was raised on. Ain't that the truth? Real gangsters move in silence. But you claim the gangster, but you was always running your fucking mouth. That's how I knew you wasn't a real gangster no more. You was a real gangster. But after you did that prison bid, you never was the same to me at all. Never was the same. And you kept showing your ass on the internet. That's how I knew you was a fraud, bro. And then let's not forget, he recently said just this week, last week, no, it was this week, somewhere within a week span. He just said recently, y'all, what'd he say? I trust gay people with my money more than straight people. See that? But you was the main one going hard against gay people. So you ain't nothing but contradictions. They probably lied to you and told you if you apologize, you're going to be straight. You apologize, now your ass in jail. And your last word is going to be this, Boosie. I trust gay people with my money more than straight people. Those were some of your last words on the internet, nigga, and it's going to stick too. So anyway, like I say, man, hopefully I understand there's no such thing as a real nigga no more, because a real nigga has a new definition. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. And when I hear niggas say I'm real, he a real nigga, I fucking think about Pinky. That's it. So end of discussion, episode 463, TGIF, we motherfucking lit and we done. Y'all stay tuned. More to come. Also, don't forget, Cooked on this right here. Laid out the truth on how this nigga Mark Zuckerberg was part of a demonic plot, and guess who was the victims? Guess who still can't stay off the fucking internet? Guess who just went to jail and is facing 15 years because of the internet? And I broke down in this whole shit how this nigga was beefing with Mark Zuckerberg and all that. All that shit is rap. Man, we done with all this shit, y'all. I'm telling you, all this shit over. And don't forget, YK Osiris, he like to just see chicks and kiss on them and grab on them. He like to just throw himself on chicks like a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes are now thirsty. I just spoke about the particular incident that happened in the news recent. Girl selling her ass. I don't know, OnlyFans, whatever. Dude act like he want to spend some money with her, rob her, take her money, beat her, and flees. Only reason why he got caught because he left his phone at the site. But I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of these dudes are super aggressive now, and they robbing chicks, they snatching ass, they taking what they can from y'all. So I'm just kind of keep on telling you, you keep going around niggas expecting something, and you're going to keep getting violated. So don't say nobody ain't tell you. That's what's going on. You want to keep being at these industry parties around rappers. You want to keep being a bad bitch on Instagram, whatever you're doing. I'm not knocking you. I'm just telling you, when you get violated, don't fucking cry. Because it's about 1,000 niggas right now looking at your picture, and they ain't got no fucking money. And they're coming up with a plot on how they can just get close to you. Sit in the books. Salute to the chat. Don't forget YK Osiris was praying with Diddy on a private vacation while all of us was on lockdown. They say he is a boy toy. That's what they say. Do y'all believe it? What y'all think? Big Phil. Boulevard. What up, Boulevard? Sebus, what's good? Dramatic. Like I say, look, let's go. Look, like I said, Dramatic. Don't she got a song eating it? I don't know. Maybe she do. But like I say, man, all these people are fucking trash because they're known for their internet shenanigans more than their fucking talent. When I started the show, like I said, I know both of them. I know about them, but I don't know they fucking work. I don't know shit SUKIHANA did. You know why? When I first saw her, I never took her fucking serious. YK Osiris, I never took him fucking serious because I knew social media games. I always, let me break it down one more time for y'all. It's over now, but this how you always would know an industry plant or somebody they trying to manufacture. They will always come with some shit. So-and-so, SUKIHANA does this. And you like, who the fuck is SUKIHANA? You like, I ain't never heard nothing from her. Now you locked in. That's how they do it. They always will have some type of shenanigan or something, pull something to get your attention. And you like, the first thing you say is, who is this? And you start looking. Even if they from love or hate, it don't matter. They always set the stage with a particular shenanigan that has nothing to do with music. Before, back in the day, period, you heard a song, you heard their work, you say, who that? Remember? You heard the talent first, or you saw it. You saw the movie, whatever it was. You said, yo, she can act, whatever. It was based on talent. This is why I kept telling people for the past years, it had nothing to do with talent. These were just characters they put on screens called the internet, and you bought it. I also broke down on this episode, for those who late, I broke down the whole meaning of the industry and how it actually explains that it's all about manufacturing product. In the music industry, manufactures artists, rappers. Manufactured means shit put together, structured, planned. They put rappers and packages together to sell you agendas and whatever else they want you to buy. Designer shit, whatever. Whatever they want you to buy, it is packaged and manufactured within the rapper. That's why you got to understand it is an industry, which is a business. It's about branding a nigga. You brand a nigga because he's for sale. It's an industry. You selling, look, the manufactured product is the rapper. Within the rapper, we can manufacture and sell different things. With a rapper, okay, let me show you how it works. So simple. We manufacture this guy called YK Osiris. We're going to sell him to the women as a pretty boy. At the same time, we're going to market him to the gay community too. We also going to give him a rapper chain like every other rapper wears. And this promotes the sale. This is what y'all also don't know about these jackass rappers, what they do. They get all the jewelers paid. When that jeweler in downtown Atlanta, that jeweler in New York City, he get rich because he gets one nigga to wear it, and then everybody buy the same shit. The jewelry and diamond game go through the roof. Everybody got money invested in the company, goes through the roof, and they use the nigga like YK Osiris to do the shit. That's how it feeds market. That's why it's an industry. The rapper is going to set the tone on the sneaker industry. what sneakers you gonna buy. They're gonna set the tone. What jacket you gonna buy. They set the tone on every fucking thing you do. What juice you gonna drink, what liquor you gonna drink. It's all a manufacturing program that you keep buying the shit. That's why Diddy was able to sell you liquor. He could sell you any fucking thing, and you gonna buy it. That's his job. He is an industry nigga. What is Diddy? A manufactured product. Why? He went from a dancer to an intern to a fucking so-called producer to a so-called CEO he's a fucking, he actually is another fucking Pinky. But Diddy understood the industry that he know he's a manufactured product. He understood how to pimp himself. That's why you don't pimp Diddy, he pimp himself. But everybody else, you're going to get pimped because you are a manufactured product. Products are to be sold and taken advantage of. That's what all rappers and singers and actors are. Manufactured product. That's why it's called the music industry. And they could dispose of you and replace you tomorrow like you replace a new product on the shelf. When a product falls on the shelf, what happened? They replace it with another one. When this industry closes, what they do? Open up a new one. So that's why I told y'all R&B is dead. They're not manufacturing no more R. Kellys. Hip-hop is dead. They're not manufacturing no more Jay-Z's. And now all you got is puppets that are struggling. So that's why the game is over. It's that simple. They are all manufactured products. That's all it is. Who buys the shit? You buy it. You care about them. You love them. That's the whole purpose. It is an industrialized, the industrialization, the transformation into industrial society. Key word is take a nigga like YK Osiris and you can transform him into be whatever you want and sell it to a nigga and they're going to buy it. This is why you were taught to have these feelings about these people. You really in your mind feel like they're your family. Why? Because you bought them you bought their shit your whole life. The same way you feel when you see a box of Apple Jacks or, certain products you've seen as a kid, you still have an attachment to it. These are the roles they played in your psyche, in your mind. These are characters and products sold to you that you just can't detach yourself from. That was the whole plan. That's why it's called the industry. And you are part of the industry because your job is to buy the product. But what you did instead of buying it and putting it away, you was told that buying this shit is your culture. That's why everything you do to this day revolves around the industry. Your swag, your dress, what's popping, what's the new slang. You get it all from the industry because it's all manufactured shit. Why I know that? Because I'm an originator and a creator. We create shit. Other people, they got to wait for the trend to be set to follow the shit. That's how everything is manufactured, your whole reality. The only people that have their own reality is the people that don't follow. On that note, we out. Salute to everybody. Enjoy your weekend. More to come. Shout out to the members. Don't forget to check. Also, don't forget videos are dropping. The What's Popping is available right now. You can tap in this weekend. It's off members only because I got new shit coming. Another thing is, I hope you checked out Jay-Z as the Butler. That's playing right now. And other than that, I'm going to keep coming with this content and I'm going to keep vibing. And y'all keep doing what y'all do. Shout out to everybody, even the fucking haters, because y'all can't even do shit right now. The haters, I'm going to be honest, y'all. The haters, y'all have hated yourself into a hole. And now a lot of y'all haters about to fall and y'all about to perish. I'm just going to let y'all know that. And thank you for all the hate that you gave, because now you're going to realize that hate ain't going to get you nowhere. And like I say, all you niggas is a fucking joke. And on that note, I'm about to get up out of here. TGIF, we out.